everyone, I'm back again with another Inktober drawing. It's day 4 of Inktober. It's my first time participating, hoping to be able to do every day. I am doing James Burke's, the Burke Makes Daisy prompt. And today's is there's a strange mouse in a blouse living in my 50s dollhouse. And I was like, oh man, I have no idea what I'm going to do there. So I have a little sketch that's actually really similar to what James ended up doing, and so I'm just going to use a couple of ink pens probably. I've got the Prismacolor Premiers and an 8 and a 5. I think I'm going to use those, and I might use a little bit of liquid ink, but I'm not really sure. I might just do more line work today than anything else. So like I said, I saw this, I saw the prompt and I was a little bit like, oh no, I'm not really sure, what I would do for that or how I would do it. And that's what I'm really liking about challenges, is that even if I feel really uncomfortable, it's like outside of my normal zone of what I do, I like being challenged and pushed to do new things. So I participate in as many challenges, like online and group challenges, as I can. Of course, without becoming too overwhelmed, because if you commit to so many challenges at once, sometimes it can get kind of overwhelming. But I do Dina Wakely's challenge, the Show Us Your Media challenge. I've been doing that, I think it's been going on for almost a year now, maybe even longer. And it's where you just, she gives you, a theme and a little blog post, and you create something based on that theme every month. It's awesome. I've been doing that. And I participated in Mermaid this year. Some of you might have seen some of my posts and stuff on Instagram. I've been posting most of what I work on, what I do on Instagram pretty regularly. Yeah, I did Mermaid. I do a monthly paper craft club challenge for Craft Warehouse, where they just give you some paper crafting supplies, like a little kit. It's like a little mini kit. It'll be like some paper and maybe some brads and maybe like some twine or something, and you have to like do some kind of crafty paper craft project with it. And I've been doing that for over a year now too. I think I started that last summer. I've been pretty consistent with that. They have a card making club too, and I haven't really been participating in that this year just because I've had so much going on. And when I lost my space in February, it's our spare room that I also have room to do, have a desk and stuff and do my art in. But I lost the use of the room back in February, and so my environment, like my creative environment, like really changed for like 8 months. And so that was really hard, and I wasn't able to really make any cards comfortably. I didn't really have the space or, to bring out like the big shot and all the tape and all of the paper. Oh my gosh. I make like a paper disaster when I'm making cards. It's awesome. But I mean, if you don't have the space to just, go crazy with paper, then it's not that awesome. I took over a little bit, a little part of the living room, and my husband was so patient and so understanding, like, because he knows like my need to create and stuff. But like, I basically made a little nest in this little corner of the living room, and just art supplies everywhere. It was like a art plosion, and he was just like, "You have so much stuff out here." I was like, well, you got to help me deal with the stuff that we need to move out of that room. And then as soon as, you give me the use of my space back, then I'll get out of here. Because, like, I'm going to be creating every day anyways. Like, I know this is annoying, but I need my space back. I actually was telling him with the approach of October, I was like, we have to figure this out soon because, there were so many things coming out for, crafty things that are in October. It, like, really kicks off the seasons of creating, like, a lot, very focused because of the holidays and stuff like that. So I was like, I have to, and I knew I wanted to start YouTube. I've been wanting to do it for so long. And then it's like, I knew I was kind of start wanting to commit to a couple of things in October. And I was like, you know what? Like, if I don't just jump now, like, just jump now. It's the first. Do your first ink work, do your first videos, do your first just give it a try. I actually have a one of my really close friends. I told him that I was thinking about, like, I've been wanting to do a YouTube, and I said, I don't think I can do it. I'm kind of scared. And on Sunday, I think I talked to him, and or on Monday, I had talked to him, and he was like, "Nope, just do it." He's like, "You'll get on there, and you'll get the hang of it, and you'll love it." And within, like, the next 2 hours, I not only filmed my first video, but I had also uploaded it and had it posted and just kind of like held my breath. And then was just like, you know what, just do another one. So I did two in the same day. And that was the paint swatching of my beautiful Prima paints. And I think I did a flip. Yeah, I did like a little journal flip through of my faux Benici. It's not, I don't really know if it's like an actual faux Benici. I don't think it is. Most of the ones that I see posted are very, they have like a very organized style to most of them, like with the date and the weather and kind of like the same format throughout. And I noticed that, like, my format will change based on how I'm feeling that day or based on what supplies I have around me. It's like, I really, especially with not having my space for this whole time, I was just thinking, like, don't restrict yourself by stuff, just do it, you know. So, sometimes you just got to do it. Maybe I'll hate this whole YouTube thing, and these will be like the only times you get to see these videos, and I'll just get rid of it. I'm not really feeling too much pressure when I look at it that way. I'm just trying it out. Maybe it'll be for me. I do know that I really enjoy following people on YouTube. Like, I use YouTube like every day. I watch so many things on YouTube, like all mostly creative stuff, and it's awesome. I watch a little bit of YouTube just about every night before I go to bed for at least an hour. So I always want to see people making stuff. I love it. I watch this stuff every single day, and that's why I was like, oh man, this community is just like so cool. And I follow, people on Instagram. I love Instagram. Like, once I like took the jump and started using Instagram, I was like, if I hate it, I'll just stop using it. That's fine. And it's been great. It's been so cool to be able to easily access people who share, the same interests as you. You know, oftentimes it's not personal. It's like most of the people you're connected with on Instagram are strangers until sometimes we become internet friends, which I know that happens too. And it's just great. I don't know. I just love, I guess I'm just on the site so much, following all of the creators and stuff that I love so much that I'm like, you know what, I should share myself creating too, because it's something I love to see and I know other people love to see. So I just thought I'd give it a shot. I'm still will be so surprised if I'll be able to get through Inktober, like every day of Inktober. That's why tonight I'm just kind of doing line work and stuff. I don't want necessarily the videos to be like super long. I mean, I don't know. Sometimes I just skip ahead when I watch these process videos to kind of like, or I'll save it for later, like I'll watch it in pieces and stuff. But, I totally understand that skipping ahead thing. I don't want to make it so, look at that. That's really, really cute. I did not expect that to turn out like that. I might do this just with mostly line work. Try to keep it simple. I feel like the first few that I did, especially the first one, I totally overdid it on the ink. Like, it was just, they're very, very dark pictures because I was just layering the ink, different, different layers of that and different shades and tones of that ink. Well, trying to like play with it and figure it out, And so far, what I've figured out is that I think I'm a little too heavy handed with it. And that I have to kind of learn to, I don't know, I was kind of thinking about it. I have to learn to kind of like start lighter, don't start darker, because you can build up. And I feel like my brain, like, I understand that as a concept. I don't know why it's like I wouldn't put that into play while I was doing it, because like I understand that concept very well. It's just makes sense now. So I'm trying to like remind myself, start, like if I did this line work, I was thinking I could do this line work and then I can do maybe some washes, but I wanted to just do mostly line work. I don't think I'm going to put too much of that liquid paint on, ink on, if any. So, I don't know. We'll see. I keep forgetting too when I'm doing these videos that to kind of like mark the time to see how long I'm actually going. Oh, I guess I can see the time. It's right there. It's been 11 and a half minutes. See, I have no idea what I'm doing. It's awesome. Now I know. I'll learn. I think this is really cute now, and I'm really surprised by that. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see how this will turn out. I'm loving this idea, but we'll see. I'm pretty sure I was at work when I watched James's video today. And so sometimes, like, I watch videos quite a bit, but like my eye has to be on work predominantly, first. Like, it has to be. So sometimes it's like I'll watch it, or I'll have to skip ahead, or I'll have to just watch it in parts basically throughout the day. And so yeah, I feel like this is, I watched it, and this is very similar to the idea that he had done. And so I kind of gravitated towards that. It's such a cute idea. I saw one posted online before I started this. I don't know, another really cute one. You guys are making like the cutest daisies. It's such a crazy and awesome project. And I can't wait to see how it ends up, because it's just such a unique, like, interactive thing to do. It's like I feel like we're all interacting with each other with this, James, you're like bringing all these people together. It's crazy. It's awesome. That's what's awesome about being crafty. My daisy. I can't wait to see. I don't know. I don't know what I did there. I can't wait to see how this all turns out. It's fun. It's fun to do. And it's fun to be, like, I would never draw something like this ever, ever. And for weeks now, especially, I've been more, like, I just keep thinking about, like, I need to draw every day. I need to draw something. I need to doodle, or, because I don't necessarily, like, expect to become, like, some awesome illustrator, but, like, I love seeing other people's hand-drawn work. I use a lot of ephemera. I'm not sure if I'm saying that word right. It's how I always say it, but one of the girls in a craft store recently said it in a different way, and I wasn't sure. Anyways, the paper die cut pieces and stuff like that. Like, I use that a lot for collaging. So I work like a lot with like paint and glue and collage paper and stencils and stuff like that. Like, I never really do line drawing at all like this. I used to quite a bit, but it was always doodles. I never actually, until Mermaid, like, I never drew consistently like anything. So it's kind of cool. Maybe I'll come up with a couple of really, like, cute drawings. Showed one of my friends that came over earlier, and he's like, those look like they were printed out. He's like, how'd you get this color? And I was like, it's all like basically just India ink. It's crazy. he's like, no, that looks like you used a bunch of different pens and stuff. And at one point he's like, it kind of looks silver. I was like, I know, it's just different tones and shades and stuff. It's awesome. Everybody's been posting such awesome pictures. I have no idea what I'm doing here. I don't know what a 50s house really would look like. I looked up a chair, a 50s chair, and this was kind of the design, and so I just decided to draw like a table. The TV kind of looks like it's floating. Oh, you know what it probably had back then? I wonder if I can make this work. Yeah, little TV legs, right? Because it wasn't just sitting on the carpet. That's funny. All right, that's pretty cool. I think I'm gonna leave it at that for now. I think I'm gonna erase some of my stuff and clean up some lines and stuff, but I think that is awesome. I don't think I'm gonna put that India ink on at all this time. I think I just want more simple lines. It's hard to like constrain myself. I just want to throw all of the things at the page. It's hard not to do that sometimes. That's what I like about collaging, because that's what I do basically, is just throw a whole bunch of paper on paper in different ways, and I am kind of really super addicted to it sometimes. So anyways, this is video number, I think I'm on like video number 4 or something. I think I'm gonna keep going. You know, let me know if you like this, if you're out there and you're creating and you like chatty people. The thing is I don't get to talk really to anybody about my art. I think I mentioned that in another video. It's like people like don't always understand it, you know. I mean, I understand that. It's just, it's hard. You can't, like, it's hard when you want to, like, connect with people through art and stuff. So this is one way to be able to do that. It's how I feel like I've connected with so many people, you know, so many artists that I follow and that I've experienced, and classes I've taken, and I don't know, it's just in Facebook groups that I'm in and everything. It's been awesome. So anyways, I'm gonna probably go for now. Like I said, I'll clean up the line work. If you look for me, Tingles and Things, on Instagram, you'll find me there. I have a Facebook page too, that I post to pretty frequently, but follow whatever you want or don't follow at all. Hope everybody's having a good day. I will see you later.